Hi, I'm Angela V. Shelton.
And I'm her very best friend, Frances Callier, and we are Frangela.
And welcome to another exciting episode of Frangela's Idiot of the Week.
Week.
We expose the stupid, we mock them, and then tomorrow we decide who was the dumberest of the week.
Yes.
We want to thank everybody for writing us at Frangela Duo at Twitter and Facebook and our website.
At
also,
Frangela.com.
Thank you for all your submissions this entire week.
Yes.
Comes from the army of our anti-dumb. First up for today, this is from Russ M., and it was his first time submitting.
Thank you, Russ.
Thank you, Russ. You're private. Yay! Private Russ M.
It's a great story, too.
Great story. And I'll just read it. Idaho man accused of using gun to force moonwalk.
Yes. An Idaho man has been charged with assault after authorities say he made another man perform the moonwalk at gunpoint. Police say that they were called after getting a report that he fired a rifle at another man and demanded that the man perform the dance that was popularized by Michael Jackson in the 1980s.
He had a semi-automatic rifle.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. I like the moonwalk.
You know what?
I enjoy Thriller. I do. I do. I like Beat It. Like, that's a good video. You know I'm not a video person, but I like those videos.
Yeah.
But you can't, no matter how much you enjoy the moonwalk, you simply cannot use a gun to force somebody to do it for you.
Moonwalk! Bam! Moonwalk!
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to go with cocaine. I think this is cocaine and booze.
Well, you know
because
what?
It's so Goodfellas, whatever, he shoots
Joe
Pesci, and he shoots the kid in the foot. Spider, who's what's his name from Sopranos?
Yes.
Shoots him in the foot because it's like he's like dance or whatever, and he shoots him in the Here's the thing. That, to me, cocaine has that euphoria, I can do whatever I want thing. And the booze is the thing that makes you go get the gun.
Yeah.
And I think, and I know what, maybe it's been a long time since he's seen the moonwalk.
Well, this
brings up happy memories.
This is where I go. I mean, like, why the moonwalk? And do you
why not?
It was a crazy.
Why not the Superman?
Or
why not
the Cabbage Patch?
Or the electric slide?
Or the Running Man.
There's a bunch of, but it's the
moonwalk.
Maybe Michael Jackson's death is just hitting him really hard.
Maybe this person does the moonwalk so well that it's magical every time. Maybe this.
And he's been denying people it or something.
He's like, you know what? I
I'm not doing it again.
No, I'm not gonna worm. I'm not gonna do moonwalk anymore. I'm sick and tired of people asking.
I'm noticing this idiots that we've been doing. You seem to really be trying to be on the idiot side a little bit. You're trying to see.
I'm trying to reason. You know what? I like to try to figure out what's happening on both sides of the aisle.
Oh, yeah, I do too. But see, for me, there's crazy and not.
Oh yeah.
And my feeling is, let's just say he does the best moonwalk, better than Michael Jackson.
And you know what?
Still can't shoot him to get him to do
it. Maybe
it.
he's been denied so long, and you know what? Maybe it's his beauty truth. Maybe it's his true north. Okay.
Then he's gonna have to learn how to moonwalk himself.
Okay. Maybe he doesn't have legs, Angela.
He has legs. They would have put that in there. Wait, so you think he thinks if you're not moonwalking, you don't appreciate your legs?
I don't know. I'm curious. Okay.
He's stupid and crazy.
He's crazy.
This is also, next up, this is from Captain Grego. Thank you.
This is Kansas.
TSA, I'm going to tell you something. TSA, you're creating a situation where it's us against all of you.
Well, Angela, I'm going to tell you something. I was a little concerned about putting this story in.
Because of the TSA?
Because of TSA.
They don't watch this.
You know what? You know what? It is like talking about Suge Knight. I don't want to do that.
Did you even say it? We love him. He's a great philanthropist and a great man.
Yes, great man.
Nothing, and I support him fully.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Okay, that's how I feel about
Why
the TSA.
Why did you say Candyman 4 times? Shit. This is what happened. Weeping 4-year-old girl accused of carrying a gun by TSA officers after she hugged her grandmother while passing through security.
Yeah.
Basically, literally, this is what happened. It was recent in Wichita, Kansas. A 4-year-old girl she basically hugged her grandmother as they were going through security.
Yeah.
So they decided that made her some sort of high security threat and she must have a gun. So they threatened to shut down the whole airport if she couldn't be the little girl couldn't be calmed down, because they basically just did that. I think they did that like kind of SWAT crazy on her and scared the heck out of her. And And
TSA is not apologizing. You know what? Seriously?
My thing is, did some metal go off?
No.
Because nowhere in here do we hear that she went through a metal detector and something went off.
Right.
The hug upset you? This is what I think. I think this particular TSA officer doesn't get hugs.
Yeah.
And maybe you need like a hug a day program in which at the airport in Kansas.
And it's always those small airports. We travel a lot. We go in and out of LAX, out of New York and Boston and Chicago.
But it's those little tiny airports
Yes.
where randomly every black person in line gets tested.
Yes.
Double frisk,
Yes.
all your bags get wiped. Random.
Yeah.
Randomly.
Random.
Very random. It's
Very
completely random that only the black people in the line.
Yeah.
And they really don't like wheelchairs.
No.
And you know those 4-year-olds.
And they hate old people.
They really do hate the old people.
The
You know,
elderly.
you look at them and you're like, the woman can barely walk. Can you let her at least sit while you harass her?
Get up out that chair. I've seen people do that.
Oh my God. The 4-year-old was carrying and passing it to the grandma. Really?
Yeah. And this last story is from Jennifer M. and from Facebook. This is Utah. Men jailed after bragging on Facebook about booby-trapped hiking trail.
I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. Stop bragging about your crimes on Facebook.
I know. 2 Utah wingnuts are behind bars after setting a series of bizarre booby traps on a popular hiking trail.
And these are the things. The booby traps were really kind of intense.
They were.
One of the
They were
traps was
scary.
designed to send a tripped victim tumbling into a bed of pointy wooden stakes protruding from the ground.
Yeah.
So they had that kind of like Renaissance evil fair
Yeah.
quality to them.
Yeah.
Pits of stakes and such. Another one would send a 20-pound boulder
Yep.
that would fling you into several sharpened spikes that had been affixed to what looked like to be just tons and tons and tons of rope speeding at a victim's head.
You know what this sounds like? You remember that movie Predator?
Yeah.
And how they made the...
That's what Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Yeah.
towards the end, when everybody
Yes.
finally figured out that the predator he got it to bleed.
Yeah.
He didn't have no weapon.
Right.
So he covered himself in mud all crazy, like to
Yeah.
control his heat signature, because that's how a predator hunts.
Yes.
And then I've gone into way too much detail.
But that was good, because this is what this sounds like. This sounds like these are people acting out a film.
The problem
And the
is
craziness.
they did it on an active
Hiking trail. Yeah, this is horrible. They're
So lots of
stupid.
people are on all the time. And then they put it up on Facebook and they're like, look, we set these traps. They could kill people.
You know why? Because they're idiots.
I don't know what to say, except that now we have to keep an eye on rope
I know.
and sticks. I mean, it's getting to the point where we're going to have
Have to
everything.
show ID.
Everything's going to be behind that counter with a Sudafed.
I know.
Rope, stick, popsicles, fucking
Everything.
cars. I mean, what you're going to make it so that we can't use anything.
I'm Frances Callier.
And I'm Angela V. Shelton.
You're Frangela.
And please stay tuned, because tomorrow I believe we crown this week's Idiot of the Week.
Week.
Oh.